Hello students. So in this video we will be understanding how to create visiting cards. So without any wait, let's start quickly. As in front of your screen you guys can already see that I have opened a document and I have taken a A4 page size. So this is not necessary, you can take any custom size you want. Now before I'll create visiting card, let me just tell you one thing which is quite important, that visiting cards are being made up in a specific size, and the size is that 3.5 inches in width and 2 inches in height. So obviously a rectangular shape if we are taking for the visiting card, we need to keep these dimensions for that. Now to set the dimensions, first we will understand how can we change the units, because if we look at the default units when we are on the canvas, if we see over here, so in the inspector properties, we'll come to the document part over here, and here in the unit we can see the default unit is set up to millimeter. This might vary. Maybe in your computers it might set default to either pixels or centimeters or inches. So make sure to check it first. And as I told you to set up the inches unit for to create the precise dimension of the visiting card, I'll change it from millimeter to inches. Once units has been set up, now I'll come to the shape tool and I'll choose rectangle obviously to create a visiting card. Now let's draw a rectangle like this, and when my rectangle is still selected, then I'll come to the inspector panel. This is something important, that inspector panel only shows us the properties of the thing or the tool which is in selection. Okay, as of now nothing is selected, or rather I have clicked on canvas to deselect it, hence it is showing me the properties of inspector, it is showing me the properties of canvas. All right, so make sure to select the rectangle if I want to change the size of this rectangular shape. Now once it is selected, I'll come here. So width I need to make 3.5 inches. So I'll click on this and I'll tap the value 3.5. Then for height I need to make it 2 inches. So I'll simply press 2 and press enter. Now this is a standard shape for the visiting card. Come to the fill part and I'll click on this, which will open up the color palette, and from the standard color fill I will open this menu and I'll choose radial gradient. So gradient we have already discussed earlier that it is a blend of multiple colors. So here it is a blend of this light gray tone to the black. Now I'll select this black tone and I'll change it to dark gray, somewhat like this. Not too, just a small blend between light gray to dark gray. If you feel like, you can definitely play with the colors and you can bring out some different sort of result which might look much more appealing. So that's your choice. Now with these bars I am controlling the fall off of that gradient. Okay, so that gradient vertically, you can see if I'll keep it very low, so it will go in this much area only. If I'll increase, definitely that also increase. Similarly, from the horizontal controller you can see the difference is being. So I keep around this much sort of gradient, radial gradient, and that's good to go. I'll zoom in a bit. After that, now I will take another rectangle, and at the bottom, roughly I will draw a rectangle edge to edge like this, where it is showing me the marking, and in this I will take a darker tone of gray, which is like very close to black, somewhat like this. Now what I want is, I want to deform this rectangle shape. Now this cannot be possible with the pointer tool, because even if I'll try with this, you can see I can deform it like this. Okay, so still it is like maintaining that rectangular shape. Rectangle is not getting distorted. Ultimately, more or less, it is still going to look like a rectangle. What if I want a very random shape, which is like, which I cannot say it like it is a uniform shape. So for that, I need to choose a different tool which is called subselect. But before that, I need to make one change in this rectangle shape. I need to right click on this and I need to choose this option, convert to path. Okay. After this being done, with the sub-select tool, I can easily deform the rectangular shape. So let's choose this option first. And now I will come to sub-select tool. Now with the sub-select tool, we have this option to select the particular nodes of any shape. Okay, earlier as you can see that even now if I'll drive the pointer tool, I cannot select this pointer. From here also I can rescale the shape. So obviously with the pointer tool it is not possible, so I will change the sub select tool. But even with the sub select tool, this is only possible to change the any single node once I have done convert to path. This is not available anymore because I have already applied it. So make sure to do this option first, convert to path, then only choose sub select tool, and now you guys can change the position of any node and you can deform the shape. It is not a rectangle anymore, not even a triangle, something very different. So for this particular visiting card design, what I will do is I'll let it be like here, and let's keep it very straight like this. Now with the sub select tool, we just don't get the opportunity to move the already created nodes, but we can create more nodes on the shape. All we need to do is we need to come to the edge. Okay, we need to bring this cursor towards the edge and we can see a slight change in the cursor icon. So carefully I'll come towards any edge, let's say on this one, and I'll double click to insert a node. Double click and we have inserted a node. If at any point you feel like that you don't want any node, let's say this one, so you can select and press delete key. As simple as that. So actually I need one node over here, so I'll double click and enter one. And after that node, when it is entered, so select that and I'll come to the inspector panel and I'll come to the joint. Into this I will look and I will select this mirror joint. So select that, and as soon as I have done, I have some handlebars over here by which I can change this shape. So I'll select this node, I'll just bring it down slightly like this, select it, and maybe somewhat like this design. Alright, so I'll leave it here. This seems about right, so I'm going to let it be like this. Now, in this visiting card, we will be creating two sides of the visiting card. Normally, we see visiting card only from the one side. The printing is being done only one side. But here, we will be using the design skills and techniques over here. So we will be doing the designing on both the sides. So this design which you are seeing on the screen, this I am creating right now the front of the visiting card. So on the front portion, mostly we do not put any information but just of the company, and if we can highlight the brand with any logo if there is available for the company. So obviously mostly any company has any logo, so obviously on the front side I will be highlighting with a logo in the center and I will write the company name. Now this we have already learned that we can go to the file menu and we can import any logo image which we have created. So in the import I will choose place image option and I'll come and I will choose that the mask logo which we have learned in the previous activity, and I'll choose that, and you can see that this mask logo has been inserted here. Okay, I will change to pointer tool, and I'll rescale it like this. Now, this I have already told you, but we need to make sure that whenever we are importing any image which we want to overlap on any design, we need to make sure that image should be in a PNG format with not any background, like this one. Once you have inserted a logo design of your choice, we will make sure to align it in the center like this, and good to go. Now to write the company name, I will choose the text tool from here. So click on this, click wherever you want to type, and the text will appear over here. So I'll delete this, and the brand name which I want to promote here, let's say I will write Go Win, okay, which is like more relatable to this mask logo. So I'll keep it like this, and this also I'll put, and I'll align it in the center just beneath the mask. Now, if let's say at any point you want to make some changes in this text part, so all you need to do is you need to select and come to the inspector panel. Now here are like few things by which you can just check and you can make changes in the text. You can make it bold, you can make it italic, you can underline it. All right. From here you can change the font, so you can see that. So let's say for the time being, I am satisfied with this. If you want to change the color, so you can click over here. It will open up a color palette, and you can choose any color. Okay. So I am going to stick with the black as of now. And if you want to change the size, so you can do so from here as well. You can make it smaller, make it larger, and you can manually type the text size as well. All right. So for the time being, we will let it be like this, and we'll make sure that it is aligned with the mask in the center of the card. So if I'll zoom out now, you can see that this is the front of the visiting card.